All right. Hey, shalom, shalom to the nation of Israel. First and foremost, before I get into my quick lesson, I want to start off giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scattered worldwide, that's in the faith and exalting the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in all truth and sincerity day in and day out. Shalom. So basically, man, I'm just going to get into a quick lesson, quick video, touching on this video that's off of 2 Through and Info channel, okay, which is Elder Yashawamba from the GMS Dallas branch page, okay, one of his page that shows a lot of, information. And in particular, I'm going to do a quick lesson on this quick video he put up, okay, going into the existence of the true biblical Edomites today, okay, and that you still have the nation of Edom around today, which is known as the so-called white race, okay, and we are in the current rulership of Esau Edom when it comes to America, okay, United States of America, and also NATO, the beast system as well, okay, the Europeans, okay, but this is another indicator to prove who all the biblical Edomites are today, man, and that the so-called white people are definitely that race, okay, as you can see on the screen, okay, Elder Yashawamba put up a picture, an image of the different empires that Esau Edom ruled, and the key indicator, once again, as you can see on the corns, what stick out is the eagle, okay? And the scriptures give characteristics who the biblical Edomites are today by one of the symbolized or symbolic ways going into the eagle, okay? And we always going into how the eagle is a predator bird. It fly higher than any other bird, okay? And that represent Esau Edom pride, okay, in their nature, okay, as a predator, man, okay, in their history to prove that. And they always been that way ever since they came into the power under the Grecians, okay, Alexander the Greek, and that bloodline that's standing out of that, okay, out of that rulership during the time of the Maccabees, okay, the coming of the Hellenization, okay, leading to the Romans, okay, and which also today, United States, as Esau Edom is back into power today, okay, which this is the second Rome spiritually that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai had raised up these Edomites in this time, man, okay, and it's all different symbolic or symbolism proving that this is Rome all over again by the structures, okay, the politics, okay, how they, when it goes to the how the system is run, okay, through the government, okay. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this, a little bit of this video and get into some scriptures and pray that the lesson be edifying. Hey, so I'll go ahead and end it there. Okay, but that show you right there, man, today, okay, who the true biblical Edomites are today, that they still exist, man. Okay, because you got individuals, okay, such as Vocab Malone, making statements that the Edomites are done away with. Okay, but all throughout the scriptures is symbolic, key indicators proving who are the Edomites today, man. Okay, and we know that through the the history and also prophecy. Okay, and we're at the time of the biblical Edomites about to be taken out of power. Okay, as we're coming to the time of the second coming of Yahweh Shai. Okay, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay, and like I say, man, we're at the end of their kingdom, but they are still here today, and this proves it. Okay, touching on the different coins from the different empires, from the Greeks, the Romans, and most definitely United States today, that who's ruling today, the Edomites, man. Okay, and I'm gonna touch on going into the scriptures about the eagle being a symbolic sign for who the Edomites are today, man. Okay, and I'm gonna start off with Obadiah chapter 1, verse 1. And it says, the vision of Obadiah, this say the Lord God concerning Edom. We had heard a rumor from the Lord, an ambassador is sit among the heathen. Rise, arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. And that's what we're coming into. Okay, we're coming to the time of Yahweh Shai bringing the Third World War. And these nations are going to rise up against the Edomites. Okay, in particular, America. Okay, and NATO. As you can see, the talks of the wars that's ramping up. Russia, which they are Edomites as well. But that contentions between Russia and America, Russia and NATO, okay? And now these other countries or nations such as China, certain Arab nations, okay, is going to eventually gather for the Third World War, and it's going to lead to the destruction of this place, America, by the way of thermonuclear missiles at the presence of Yahweh Shai returning. But I'm going to go down to verse 4. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 4. And this verse right here show you when it goes into the eagle, who it represent today. Okay, as I play that quick video off of Elder Yashawama page, going into those corns from the Greek Empire, Roman Empire, and the American Empire today, the United States. Okay, Obadiah chapter 1, verse 4, and it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, okay, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, say the Lord. Yeah, what is going into his nest amongst the stars, okay, going into his weapons out of space, his space force, space military, his satellites, okay, the skyscrapers, his habitations, okay, proving that it's going into Esau, Edom being the eagle, okay, as I gave the characteristics of an eagle, that it fly higher than any other bird, okay, and it's a prideful bird. That's it on that. And that show you that there's nothing new under the sun. Okay, let me get that. Okay, because Yahweh Shai Shai. Matter of fact, I'm going to get this real quick. Because this is the second leg of the Roman Empire, America. Okay, that deadly wound that was healed. Okay, and this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 12. Okay, because one part of time, the Roman Empire fell. Okay, and it was, taken over by us, the Israelites. Okay, mainly at that time, the southern kingdom. Okay, starting with Judah. Okay, and that's where you had the history of the Dark Ages. Well, our people ruled for 1,000-year period, but it came upon a time after the 1,000-year period, okay, which was known as the Byzantine Empire, okay, or the Moorish Empire at that time. But when eventually the Lord, through prophecy, brought Esau back into power after the Dark Ages, and it started with the Renaissance, the rebirth, okay? When you had the coming of the Borgias, okay, the coming of the whitewashing of the dark icons, images from back then. And ever since then, they have been in power and still until this day, man, okay? Especially their stronghold here in America, okay, when they came to the point of conquering the Native Americans, the Hispanics and the Latino tribes, which are the northern kingdom of Israel, okay? You know, eventually they brought the southern kingdom over here through the Atlantic slave trade, okay? You know about that history, okay? But this is the second Rome of the Edomites, okay? And that's what it's going into when it says Revelation chapter 13, verse 12. And it says, he exercised all the power of the first beast before him. Yeah, the first beast that been before America, okay, is going into the Roman Empire, okay? And this is the revised Roman Empire. Because as I made mention, America holds the same customs, especially when it comes to this politic or its system of the government. It holds the same standards, okay? Where you got the Republicans, the Democrats, okay, the different positions of politicians such as the governors, senators, okay, the Supreme Court. All that goes back into the history of the Roman Empire, okay? Proving that the Edomites are ruling again today. And they're still here alive as well, man. And it says he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Yeah, because majority of our people is looking up to this American system. This American system, just as ancient Rome was once looked up to, okay, back then. Okay, our people want to go into the mind frame of voting. Okay, hey, the Colosseums, okay, that goes back into ancient Greece and Rome, okay, the gyms, okay, the Roman numeral, okay, the numbers, okay, and it says, whose deadly wound was healed, and he do great wonders, so that he made fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men, okay. They're going into now the modern day technology that Esau had, mainly by the blessing of the sword that the Lord gave him in this time, mainly the thermonuclear missiles. Okay, that's what it's going into. And it says, and it says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he make fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and to see them that dwell upon the earth, that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Yeah, going into his modern day technology. Okay, the miracles. So you see what they're pushing now. Okay, those that's in the know, that's following. Okay, that we in the time of prophecy, that Esau Edom is ready to implement the MOTB. Okay, and that's all part of the image of the beast. Okay, people to worship the beast. The MOTB is the MARK of the beast. Okay, and that's the micro. Okay, the RFID CHIP. Okay, that they ready to push. Okay, turning this place to a cashless society. Okay, a global reset. Okay, so that's what it's going into. Part of his miracles, or his miracles represent the technology. Okay, and it says that they should make an image to the beast. Okay, the system, which had the wound by a sword and did live. Yeah, because once again, okay, the Edomites, when they went to the ancient Roman Empire, they fell, okay, during the Dark Ages. But now we're in the time of them ruling, okay, because the head was which was wounded is healed now. Okay, matter of fact, let me get this. Revelation chapter 20, verse 1. Revelation chapter 20, verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. Yeah, and the bottomless pit represent Europe, okay, because due to the lack of resources, mineral resources over there, okay. But it said that having the key of the bottomless pit and the great chain in his hand, okay, going into the time of Esau, Edom being taken down, okay, during the fall of the pagan Roman Empire, and he went into captivity for 1,000 years up under the southern kingdom, okay, Judah, the Israelites at that time, that ruled eventually the Dark Ages. That's what it's going into. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil, Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. Yeah, that 1,000-year period, going into the time of the Dark Ages. And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him. Yeah, because they represent the Lord gave the power to the southern kingdom, okay, the Israelites at that time, to put them in captivity, man. Okay, and that's where they got pushed up into the caves. That's why now, okay, now they got the term, one of the terms now are called Caucasians, okay, which mean cave dwellers. And that happened during that period of time of the coming of the Dark Ages, where they got pushed up in the caves, okay, mainly on southern Georgia, Russia, okay. And it says that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loose a little season. Yeah, because eventually after the 1,000-year period, okay, was fulfilled, okay, we fell at that time, okay, mainly through the blue blinded plague, okay, or the black plague. Then you had the Borgia family came back into power, okay, roughly during the time of the 13th century. Okay, and ever since that time, they have been loose for a little season, okay? And that plays a part into them being rebirthed, and they came back into they came back into the image of the beast, okay? The head, the head that was deadly wound that was healed, okay? And since that time, they have been in rulership. Okay, showing that the biblical Edomites are still here today, and that video proves it. Okay, with the different corns, okay, the different Caesars or presidents on the face, right along with the eagle, or on the other side of the corn. Okay, another indicator to show who are the biblical Edomites today. They are the so-called white people, man. Okay, mainly starting with the elites, these central bankers, and on down to the lesser luminary ones that's ruling, and even to these average whites, okay, citizens, okay, but as a whole, the biblical Edomites are ruling today, okay, and they never been done away with, and we come into the time of their judgment, okay, the end of their empire, and that they're going to be taken down through Yahweh Shai, and they're going to go into captivity once Yahweh Shai establishes kingdom here on the earth, which is by default the kingdom of Israel. Okay, us, the Negro, Latino, Native Americans, we're going to rule over them once again. Okay, for let me see, and that's it on that. Okay, because we're coming at the end of the little season. Okay, and part of that, we know that we're coming to the end of their rulership is that they being exposed. Okay, that we know now who are the true biblical Edomites today, and their true intentions, and the purpose Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, why he's going to bring them out of power, okay, because they're the wicked that the Bible speak of, okay. That's it on that. Now I end off with this scripture. It says, nothing new under the sun. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Here we go right here. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9. The thing that had been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. And that's being proven, okay, what we know through the scriptures as reincarnation, okay? These same Edomites, or the Edomites that were once ruling Greece, ancient Greece and Rome, okay, they back in their lot today, ruling here in the second leg of Rome, which is America, the United States, and NATO, okay, the European nations, okay? So this proving that the biblical Edomites are still here today, and they do exist, and it's being proven by their characteristics, okay, by their pride, okay? And another true indicator to show you that the so-called white race are the Edomites, okay, is the eagle. And that was a perfect example, okay, that Elder Yashawama put up on that video on the 2 through info page, okay, going into the corns that resided their face and represent their empire, each empire from the Greeks, the Roman, and the United States today, okay? Once again, that they are the true biblical Hebrew Edomites, okay? And now we're at the time of them being taken out of power, man. So I'm going to go ahead and end the lesson here. I pray that lesson be edifying. Until the next time, I'm going to give all praises unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well today. And our salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide, that's in the faith and exalting the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Until the next time, Lord willing, Shalom.